And let's end this video with some more discussion. So, for example, what about if I have a line with more letters? A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K. Alright, now we know how to count. And so we just look at how many letters are there, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So 11 letters. That means if we count pair of letters, we count 11 first letters, 10 second possible letters, and then you divide by 2 because you double count A, B, and BA. Right? A, B, BA, they give the same segments. So you double count. This will be 110 divided by 2 and 55. And of course, you can count with lengths, with letters like we did before. If you count with lengths, then how many lengths one segments? Well, you have 11 letters, you will have 10 lengths one segments, and then lengths two segments, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 equals 55 also. It has to be the same. So instead of 55, I'll write 11 times 10 divided by 2, because you see, in this counting problem, we actually prove something very general. In general, if you have a sum, 1 plus 2 plus 3, add to n, like what we're having here, 1 plus 2 add to 10. What does that equal? Well, that's a counting problem of how many line segments with n plus 1 letters. So you have first letter will be n plus 1, and second letter will be n, and you multiply them, you divide by the double counting 2. So that's another way to show this formula. You probably know that the sum 1, 2, 3 up to n equals n plus 1 times n over 2. Okay, so that's the first discussion. Let's do another discussion, which is instead of counting line segments, you can use that to count something else too. So for example, if we have 5 students, okay? You can think of them as A, B, C, D, E. And ask you how many ways to pick, how many ways to pick 2 students, 2 students. And think about this problem, how many ways to do that? And this is exactly the same question we did before. It's counting how many pairs are there out of these 5. So how do you count the number of pairs? Well, you count the first letter, the first student you can pick, you have 5 choices. And the second student you can pick, you have 4 choices. But the order you pick doesn't matter. If you pick A first, B second, it's the same as you pick B first, A second. Because order does not matter, you need to divide by 2 to account for the double counting. So that's 20 divided by 2 equals 10. Okay? Alright. So you should be able to do the problem if we have 10 students. How many ways to pick 2? Okay? But now let me finish by asking this question. How many ways to pick 3 students? Okay, you can pause to think about that. Oh, the pause is over. Let me give you the answer. The answer is going to be 10. It's exactly the same as the number of ways to pick 2 students. Actually, these two are the same counting problems. Because what happens, well, let's say if you pick 3 students, A, B, C, like this, right? What you're doing is once you pick 3 students, you are just single out the other students you are not picking. So picking A, B, C is equivalent to picking out D that you don't want. So picking students is same as picking 3 students is same as picking 2 students. And you have 10 ways to pick 2 students. That means you also have 10 ways to pick 3 students. So you don't need to do any calculation in this case, it's just 10. Okay, of course, if you want to do the calculation, here's how you do it. Well, you have 5 ways to pick the first student. You have 4 ways to pick the second student. And you have 3 ways to pick the third student. But now, how much double counting you have? It's no longer AB equals BA. It's ABC is the same as ACB and same as BAC and BCA and same as CAB and CBA. So all 6 choices will refer to the same choice of 3 students. So you need to divide by 6. Okay, and you see that this is 60 divided by 6 will equal to 10. And why 6? Well, because now what happens is when you list the 3 person, you have 3 ways to list the first person, A, B, or C. So for the first guy to list, you have 3 ways. And then for second guy to list, you have 1 less. And third guy to list, you have 1 less. So the way to list 3 people is 3 times 2 times 1. And all these give you the same combination of the 3 students. So the repetition is 6 times. And if you do this calculation, you also get 10. All right, I finished this video lesson.